Everything you think you know about survival is a lie. From the silver screen to the street, we have been fed dangerous myths. We see heroes end fights with a single touch. We see villains drop from moves that shouldn't work. But the human body is not a movie set. It is a complex machine with its own rules. Ignoring these rules won't just lose you a fight. It could cost you your life. Welcome to the everyday life. Today, we are exposing the lethal errors in combat anatomy. This is the truth about how the body actually breaks. Chapter 1: The Action Movie Trap. Stop trusting action movies with your life. We see it in every blockbuster. A hero delivers a quick neck twist and the attacker drops instantly. This is fictional combat. In a real survival situation, relying on these theatrical myths is a lethal mistake. Today, we are stripping away the glamour and looking at the cold, hard biology. We are breaking down the human anatomy to separate survival reality from dangerous fiction. This is Lethal Anatomy Errors Explained. If you want to survive the high-stakes world, you need to understand the machine you are trying to stop. Chapter 2: The Cervical Spine Myth. The instant neck snap is a staple of action cinema. But the human neck is a masterpiece of biological engineering. The cervical spine is protected by thick layers of muscle and ligaments. Dense tendons surround the vertebrae to prevent sudden trauma. To actually cause a spinal cord injury requires massive rotational force. It requires specific mechanical leverage that is almost impossible to achieve against a resisting opponent. Attempting this movie move in a street fight usually results in a failed grapple. You aren't ending the fight. You are leaving your own throat and carotid artery exposed to a deadly counter-attack. Understand that bone and muscle don't just snap like dry wood. Chapter 3: The Heart Strike Revealed. You've heard of the touch of death or the one-inch punch. The myth suggests a single strike to the chest can stop the human heart. While a medical condition called commotio cordis is real, it is an extremely rare emergency. It requires a precise impact at a specific millisecond of the heart's rhythm. In a high-stress combat scenario, aiming for the sternum is a waste of energy. You are hitting the strongest part of the skeletal system. The rib cage is designed specifically to protect your internal organs from blunt force. Without the perfect angle and extreme velocity, you aren't stopping a heart. You are simply breaking your own hand against a wall of bone. Energy is better spent on targets that cannot be armored by bone. Chapter 4: The Adrenaline Factor. Why do pressure points fail when it matters most? Instructors love to teach magic buttons like the brachial plexus. In a quiet dojo, these nerve clusters cause intense pain. But in a violent encounter, the body is flooded with adrenaline and cortisol. This chemical cocktail acts as a natural painkiller. It raises the threshold of agony to incredible levels. An attacker in a manic rage will not feel a nerve pinch. If your survival strategy relies on a pain response, you are in extreme danger. Pain is an opinion. Mechanical failure is a fact. The goal of defense is to stop movement, not just cause a scream. Chapter 5: The Biological Truth. So, what actually works in the everyday life of a survivor? Real combat anatomy focuses on mechanical disruption. This means targeting the vision, the respiratory system, or the structural joints. A blinded attacker cannot pursue you. An attacker who cannot breathe cannot fight. A collapsed knee cannot support weight or allow for pursuit. You aren't trying to beat an opponent in a fair match. You are trying to break the machine long enough to escape. Knowledge is your ultimate survival pack. Don't be a victim of action movie logic. Train for reality, respect the human body, and always prioritize your safety. This is the everyday life. Stay safe.